Welcome back, guys, to another episode of your favorite fat guy. That's right, Fat Guy Fixer Upper. So on today's episode, we're going to be hooking these batteries up in 12-volt parallel. Hopefully, I can find the cables because I still don't know for sure where they're at. So I'm going to be going to look for them in just a moment. So stay tuned to find out whether or not I can actually even do this. So let's go. Okay, so I think I found the cables. Maybe. I think they're back here. Possibly. This box right here is the house solar system. This will be moved over by the other batteries later, but this has the lithium ion batteries in here, and it's protected by EMP shield. I know it's dark over here. Anyways, hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Set you up there. There's a plug for the lights. I still got to stick the lights up here. And this area's got to be clean, but I'm going to clean this later. So, open this sucker up. Oh, yeah. Batteries are at 100%. Cool. Everything is running fine. Oh, there is spider webs in here, though. I got to get that cleaned up. Ew. A lot of spider webs. Stinking spiders. They invade everywhere, don't they? Oh, yeah. It sucks is I got to take, 2, 4, 6, 7 lithium batteries out of this thing. It's not going to be fun. But I think the cables are right here. Maybe. Try to pull this out without it all falling down. What the heck are these? Oh, it's those 12-volt lights. Oh, that's some manuals. I think this is the cables. Maybe. I think this is it, yeah. This thing's full of sand, too. What in the world? How does the enclosed container get full? I don't want to know. All right, yep, this is the cable. The bag's disintegrating. Holy crap, the bag's disintegrating. Well, these are some toggle switches I've been using. I have 2 of them. I wanted to set up the system so that way, because I have 2 sets of solar panels. And so I was thinking about maybe having, say, if one set's like almost completely dead, I could flip the switch, transfer the extra power to the ones that need to charge faster, then flip the switch back, vice versa. So that way the batteries can charge faster depending on what I'm doing. I was thinking about. That's why I bought those switches. They work pretty good. So I have one in here hooked up. And I'm stuck on a cable. All right, let's close this thing up. Make sure there's no mouse crap in here. I don't see any mouse crap. Okay, that's good. That's good. High humidity, though, is rusting this plate right here. But got 2 EMP shields on this thing to make sure nothing goes wrong. Lightning will not fry. This system costs 30 grand, man. And it's mainly because of the batteries. The batteries are so stinking expensive. And now they're even more expensive now than they used to be when I bought this. Anyways, let's head on back over. I'm back. So got me a wrench. Got me a bunch of tools. Wait a second. Isn't this? No. Oh, no. Oh, well. So, there's going to be a lot of cleanup on this job. A lot of cleanup. Yeah. But oh well. Crap happens, I guess. Also got to check the water levels. I hurt my wrist from lifting these things yesterday. Yeah, it needs a little water. So I found out you have to use distilled water for these things. And I definitely got to buy more distilled water for those over there. like I said, my goal is to get these 10 hooked up, and then those 6 if I can get them to work. But they're in some pretty bad shape. So, but just checking the water levels. Interesting. You know, these all look pretty decent on water level. Need a little bit more. Yeah, okay. I'll definitely buy some distilled water for these later. Probably should try to clean this off more now that I think about it. You know what? Hang on. Do I have water again? Oh, it's the rag that stinks. Okay. I was wondering, like, what is this putrid smell I keep smelling? Definitely this. And probably that stuff over there. Bolt stuck. There we go. I do have those elastic gloves I could probably grab instead, but whatever. All right. So I brought me a wire brush. I'll try to get the frozen off. I don't know if I did anything. Yeah, it's a little bit. What about you? Are you coming off? Cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. Stressed it over there. Behold the power of wheels on a chair. Ooh. As I moved that bolt, I heard across the ceiling, like, what? The sign from the heavens. Yeah, there's definitely corrosion on this sucker. All right, let's get cleaned. Huh. That is very odd. Where is that thing at? Oh. Oh. All right, you guys are going like, what? What is he pausing for? So you see this little thing right here? This is these are the cables going into the solar charger in here, okay? And if you remember that throw chip, the toggle switch, whatever the heck it's called, I should had in that cabinet over there. This goes to the toggle switch, and then the wires from outside will go to the toggle switch, and I'll be able to, you know, power it up like Frankenstein, if you know what I'm talking about, type deal. It'll be the cutoff switch from the outside if something were to ever happen. It's kind of like an extra precaution for whatever. Oh, this rag stinks. I don't even know the condition of the cables yet over there. I really should open that bag. I might have to get that cable connectors. At least terminal ports, or whatever they call them on all these things. I'm just going to call them terminals because I don't really know the names of them. They're pretty clean for these batteries, but over there, oh my word. All right. Creepy. Wire's good in this one too. Cool. Well, not perfect. It needs a little more, but put this right over there because dang, stinks. This has got acid on it. I wonder if it'd be easier if I just did this. Put it on there and then brush it off. Sort of works. just so small. Almost like a rock on here. These gloves not smell like that rag. Oh, man. Alright, let's check the terminals or cables. You go down there, you stink. Alright. Oh, that's from an outside experiment. Okay. Well, that's where they went. Well, they look okay. They're just dirty. That one. Maybe I should go like this. Let's get one down. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Ooh. This is kind of severely corroded or something. So I'll save this one for later. Only use it if necessary. Yeah, 80% humidity in a basement is not a good thing when you're storing anything. So I bought myself one of those, I bought a newer dehumidifier because the one we had just, it isn't worth it working right. So I bought, I think it was like Media Cube or something like that. Unfortunately, summer was over with when I got it. So I don't know if it's, gonna work. We'll find out. Spring is coming. They sure make a lot of noise up there, don't they? I'll be this way. Yeah, looks like this will be it. Where do you wrench? There you are. All right, one more crossover. All right. That was weird. 12 volt DC. Registering is 12. 12. 12. Excellent. This is the scary part. Maybe not. I remember at some point where the stuff's almost be when I hook up the inverter where it sparks for like the first time and you're like, oh crap. This probably doesn't need sanding. This looks pretty good actually. Oh yeah, it's a lot shorter than I thought it'd be. I can make it work though. Worst case scenario, I'll just move the batteries over. Move them up. Move that down lower. Oh, that would suck. Oh, that's right. I gotta do 2 cables per every cable. Oh. A little bit of annoyingness, but whatever. Where'd you go? What in the world? Where did it go? Oh. All right. Let's switch to the other side before I do. Where's that wrench? No. Maybe. I'll never cause a problem. Avoid connection touching. Look at this. Oh, yeah. You don't want to do that. Oh, holy crap. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't get what to do. I just got the crap scared out of me for a second. Like, oh, crap. I don't want to get fried. 12.25. Now, fully charged, these things are 13 volts. But, yeah. Oh. So it'd be like this, and it'd be this. Yep, it's flowing both ways. All good. Well, yeah, see that now. Smells dusty. So, this is the power line. In the future, along with the other system, I'm going to reroute the lines that come down over here at the corner of the house, down under the deck, and it'll come across here and then across here to here from this side of the wall. Because right now it's going like this way all the way over there and coming all the way over here, when I can readjust it and possibly, actually, I could probably even move it further to come down off the roof there. I figured less cable to run, the better, because the more wire you have, the less energy going through it. It loses energy basically the longer the cable. So if I can get the cable as short as possible, the better. More energy to the batteries, plus less of other possible issues as well. So, but for now, here are the cables to go to the solar panels. And since the sun's down, I can do this and there won't be sparks. It's a good thing the sun's down right now, or else I'd be in trouble. It's a few thousand volts going through these cables. At least I think there was. It was too much for the it burned the multimeter when I tried to measure it once, but yeah. Wait. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver. Plus, I gotta use the restroom. So I'll be back. So I'll probably be off the shot a little bit. Probably. This is made in Japan or China. I'm not sure which. The language looks the same to me. You know, I think I have a drill somewhere. What do I do with it? There it is. Wax mata, not harta. There's one. Take him out. There we go. Oh, I see what's going on. All right, so it's actually pretty freaking simple how this design works. This, unfortunately, so I'm not sure what happened to these ends, but you just hook up these cables, these little pads right here, same deal here. Oh wait, how exactly does it go again? So I'd be hooking it right here, and then the other one right here, and then the inbound right here. So when I pull it down the switch, power connects. It's really freaking simple. Disconnected. This is a wire stripping tool that I use for network cables. I actually got two or three of these things. No, I think two. You just turn around, that's the wire, hold it like this, you pull. And it might pull off the outside plastic. Okay, let's try it again. Get a little tighter one. And it is kind of straighten it out a bit. So I can pinch it like this. Wiggle it, wiggle. All right, there we go. It's coming off. Oh, I had to hurt my wrist. All right, so we got a nice thick cable. Now I just need to bend it properly. What if I would properly? Oh, well, you know what? This might work right here. What if I should twist it first, though? Oh well. Try to do a little twist right now. Should have did that in the first place. All right, cool. Now I just got to slide it in between these plates. The cable gets pushed down. And then hopefully all goes well. Ta. Try to pinch it together more. There we go. And squish it down between the plate. Nice and secure. Make it nice and tight too. Well, probably not too tight, but yeah, there's corrosion on it. Let's cut it off. Almost got it. Interesting thought. I can twist it like that. Oh, I snapped on the cables. That's not good. There we go. There we go. Squish, squish. There we go. Looks like it's cut finally. Wiggle it off, wiggle it off. There we go. A little bit too much, but it'll do. Every one of these wires. There we go. All right. The last cable, the hard part, the hard one. But to get the general idea, it'll be like that. I don't have enough. Maybe I do. Maybe. Yes, maybe. All right, let's try not to touch multiple terminals here. It'd be very bad. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I keep saying hope for. I hope it's built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. Heck yeah, victory. Okay. It's all connected. All right, then. I guess it doesn't really matter which way I do this. Well, let's make it look good. We'll do it this way. Too much power. There's little holes for mounting. I forgot, or, well, there's holes, multiple holes for mounting. I forgot about. So, I'm sticking it to the side of this thing, at least for now, until I do something, come up with a better plan. In my final system, these cables here will definitely be a lot shorter. In fact, instead of coming out the bottom, they might come out the side. I want as least amount of cable as possible. We get just enough extra. So that way, if I did have to make some adjustments and move it around, I can do that. There we go. There we go. Well, you'd be loose. Oh, yeah, that might be a problem. Okay, looks like I got the screws in the bottom too. Oh. There we go. There we go. This pole's nice and rusty and moldy. Rust mold. Well, up is off, or this is off. Might be able to get that over the ledge. Maybe not, I guess. Come on now. Maybe I should go the other way. Huh. What the heck's going on here, man? I should be able to do this. I guess not. Wonder. Right. Like I said, this is only temporarily till the springtime, which is about 2 or 3 months away. Hopefully I don't get lazy and forget about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Ah. Well, how do I explain what I just did? I really should have looked inside this box. Oh, okay. So the two cables, this right here and the green one, are meant to are meant to go to the battery. That's why the loops were on them. And I just cut the loops off. And of course, the loops are all screwed up, so I guess it doesn't matter too much, but still, shoot. Okay, so I thought about it, searched around, looked around, and I was able to find what I did with them. Found another 2 ring terminals. So, since I know these go to the batteries, I'm going to disconnect this. And then what I think I'll do, I'll rewire this so that way it's going into it. And then this, don't lose my thought. Losing my thought. Now I'll need an extra set of wires to go back into the box, into the fuse. And then once I get the other solar system here, then I'll have another set of wires going over to this solar system to another one just like this. So this way, if you remember what I said earlier, I can put all solar panels onto one battery at a time if needed, and switch it back and forth between battery banks if I wanted, or have them separately. That's why I got these extra switches. And for some reason, I just forgot how I hooked it up. So a lot of the work I just did, I have to redo it, unfortunately. But it's a good thing I found out now before the sunlight, and I flipped that switch and went, you know. One disconnected. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. There was something about this. What was it about? Something about it. Oh. Oh. That's right. That's right. Hmm. I might be redoing this again. All right, so I just remembered. Okay. Thinking to myself, stand by. I forgot, while this is hooked up to the battery, the solar charger is constantly running off the thing. And the switch is for me turning on and off the solar charger. During the night, we don't need the solar charger on. It's just wastes electricity, so I would pull it up, save the energy, and then, so in the morning, back on, power. Freak. There it is. Cool. All right. Solar energy is disconnected. So I'm starting to come back to me slowly, very slowly. Oh, we have to cut these ends off again. Shoot. You get back up here. There's one. There's two. Okay. Hopefully you can see what's going on. Oh, crapple. Okay, so left is negative, right is positive. All right. Maybe I should cut some of this off so it's falling apart. Maybe. Let's see if this works. Yeah, flathead screwdriver. Oh, make that correct. Oh, oh man. Whew. I'll make sure I got the same length. All right, we'll cut a little extra. Farewell cable. Use you for something else in the future, wherever that may be. Ah, come on, wrist. I guess in about an hour. I'm not done with this, so I'll probably call it a night till tomorrow, since I'm off tomorrow. I should just use my other hand. Make more sense. There we go. Oh. Do that. There we go. Since you already know how it looks when it goes on, I'll just do it like now. Oh, Cam, what's on the wire? What is this? Part secret? No, it's not. There we go. Oh, my nose is running crazy. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah. Oh, come on now. This is always been difficult. Oh, easy. Earlier, this one. Earlier. All right. First cable is on. Yeah, definitely shorten these things up in the future, but for now, this might not be long enough. No. Here it is. Wire broke off. I guess we'll stick negative on first. Did I make that tight? Must have. Why else would it be tight? Finger tight at least. Don't cross the streams. Oh, wait. I don't know if that matters on this. Maybe it does. Nice and tight. All right. Here we go. If I die from electrocution, it was nice knowing you. And it booted up, man. Yep. Saying 0 powering, and you know what? Just to see if anything happens. Yeah, nothing's coming in, obviously. No sunlight. No night. Okay. Cool. Just like that, boom. Power is cut off. Awesome. Let's get the covers on. Oh, I should turn this off. That was fast. Just think this little tiny piece of plastic is what keeps you from getting electrocuted. Which is probably a good thing. It's a very good thing. All right, guys. This is where I'm calling it tonight. We're able to hook up the batteries. We're able to put on the switch. We're able to connect the power cables from the solar panels into the fuse box. And we're pretty good. So tomorrow, I'll finish hooking up the inverter with the fuses and stuff. Put the doors back on, of course. And then, we'll see how much juice we're getting from the solar panels. Actually, now I think about it, I might have disconnected them out there. I'll have to crawl under there to look. But today was a success. It's probably midnight now. And I want a midnight snack before I go to bed. So I'll see you guys later. And remember to like and subscribe. Leave some comments. If I see a comment posting asking me what I have for a midnight snack, I'll tell you. But if you don't ask, you'll never know. So I'll see you guys later.